Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Journal series, and I know you'll notice that today the video is a little bit late, which is all right. Um, Today's been kind of a crazy day for me. So for those of you that don't know, I've been kind of sick the past week-ish, and part of that was a lot of ear pain. Well, I went into the doctor's office to get that checked out, and they said there was nothing. They basically said, you know, they said that it was a lot of congestion. They couldn't do anything about it. They said come back in if it gets worse. Well, long story short, it got worse. Turns out I have a really bad ear infection. To the point where I didn't even want to wear the headset today just because that extra pressure hurt. But after getting the antibiotics, taking them, the pain has diluted a little bit, and I'm able to record now. So that's why you have me now here, because I can actually wear the headset without being in agony anymore. So that's kind of what's going on, and why it's a little bit late today. Because I had to take a trip to the doctor's office. But my ear still does kind of hurt. It's still recovering. Hopefully be better by tomorrow. But we'll see. Anyway, let's hop right into our sleep session review. It's been a crazy day. Wacky, wacky day. Alrighty. Nine hours, 54 minutes of sleep. Now, a lot of that slumbering at the end there was I woke up early because of pain. And just sat on the nightstand because I knew it still had to sleep longer to get a full sleep score, so... yeah. But it's still dozing type because I slept like garbage. We love being sick and being in pain. Not really. That's a good way to hack dozing sleep if you want dozing, though. Just be in pain. I'm glad I have antibiotics now to take care of it, because my goodness, the glories of modern medicine, I will tell you. Alrighty then. We have a Happiny, so that's probably something we'll be looking to catch here. There's a Delibird, a Cramorant, Blissey, and a new Chansey style and a new Weavile style. Let's mark these bad boys down. You got the Chansey. That's a snoozing type. It's up here, that's a 3-star. Egg minding sleep. It's minding the egg. Okay, and then what's this Weavile sleep style? That's a dozing type. It's my first encountered Weavile. It's a 2-star. Yeah, would you look at that? First Weavile on the decks. I think that's everything new. Alrighty. Of everything here, the things we're most interested in... I think we're only one pip away on the Delibird, if I'm remembering correctly. So we'll probably toss just a single biscuit at the Delibird, take it home, and then catch the Happiny. Riolu's hungry. Happiny's hungry. Wow, that's nice. Absol's hungry. Wow. Quite a bit hungry today. Oh, I did not leave the Delibird on one. I must have caught a Delibird. Okay. Maybe that was on my other account. Either way, what do we want to catch here? Well, we definitely want to be catching the Happiny if we can. But you know, Absol is kind of interesting. But is it worth it to gamble on the Happiny? You know what? I'm in a gambling mood. We're gonna gamble on the Happiny. Because I could use a better Cacao Farmer, but don't really intend to go to top very much. So there's not really much in terms of odds of getting a good Clodsire. So we're gonna hope. Okay, it's at a coin flip odds now. Hey, it allowed us to take it home. We're not gonna bother with the hungry Riolu. Riolu is just really bad in this game, unfortunately. This is probably, out of all the Pokemon games that I've seen and heard of, I think this is the one where Riolu was done the dirtiest. Because it is just not good in this game. Okay, let's feed the Absol. The daily biscuits, like it's 12. And then, you know what? We'll give it a Great Biscuit. I've been spending a lot of Great Biscuits lately. I've been real spendy with the Great Biscuits. And then, hopefully, it won't get full. Absol's not amazing in this game, but... Ah, darn it is full. I should have said nothing. Okay, well, next time we see an Absol, we'll be able to take it home. We're just coming home with the one Happiny catch today. Making serious strides, according to Neroli. Okay. We'll send out the Weavile. Because Sneasel... Yes, Happiny's new, but Sneasel is still tremendously rare and tremendously good. And it's a berry specialist, which means it gains more out of levels than other specialties do. Okay, Happiny, Bashful Nature, that's neutral. It's got the mono egg list, which is interesting. Hey, that's pretty solid. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this. Helping Speed S and Ingredient Finding S, that's like bare minimum for investment because I can sub-skill seed both of them. Additionally, Skill Trigger being at level 50, that's pretty solid for a Pokemon that gains a lot out of its main skill. It's got the mono list, and it's got just about everything that we're looking for. Let's see. If we're to make this... And it eventually has inventory, too, which isn't bad if we want to try to keep it as Chansey instead. I would sub-skill seed, because it's got the right combo. Skill Trigger M. And then inventory, which, honestly, I would consider sub-skill seeding that inventory if I do make it into a Chansey. If I take it the Blissey route, then I don't know, but I don't even know why I'm clicking Nature, because it's just neutral, but whatever. So yeah, if we're looking at Chansey, we'd hopefully be keeping it at 2,000 hours slept, compared to Blissey at 2,000 hours slept. Same deal. 94 eggs, that doesn't quite cross the threshold of 105. But theoretically, we'll only be doing that during a good camp ticket week, which either one can clear during good camp ticket week. The Chansey comes in a little bit worse, but that's because I set mine... I tend to sleep a little bit longer on the thing. Honestly, this would be more typical person, but 8.5 hours of sleep. The Blissey still does come in better. But still, 124 eggs, man, that's pretty solid. What about without good camp ticket? 102 versus 97? Not bad. Very solid. I think this is probably going to be our egg finder long term. Yeah, and that's good supplemental heals with my Cresselia. And then, oh, I haven't gotten the updated graphic for this yet. Give me a moment here. I heard that, one of you guys let me know that they updated the graphics. They did. I think I just found them. Let me pull it up here. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. Here's the updated graphic. I'll put this in the community Discord soon. This includes the new salads. So we need 35 eggs, so that's 105 eggs. As for apples, we do have a Skeledirge, but we make a lot of apples with just my Dedenne, and my main Raichu make a lot of apples, despite being berry specialists and skill specialists. I usually use them for Zing Zap, but that takes even more apples, so we're pretty fine there. It's just tomatoes and milk. Now, milk is pretty solid for me, because my Espeon, if I get it to level 60, let's see, it's got a mono milk list, which, if I get this guy to level 60, then it's producing 31 milk a day, which isn't, like, amazing. It's not amazing. It's not even close to amazing by any means. But it's pretty solid. While also being... I can even theoretically sub-skill seed this if I need to, eventually, if I have enough sub-skill seeds to spare. 36 milk. That's enough for 2 of them per day, which can cover quite a bit of what's necessary for that, if I just stockpile or supplement more. So the idea is run Raichu, run Espeon, run Blissey, Cresselia as the healer, and then maybe something for tomatoes, or stockpile tomatoes. because honestly, we might be able to clear it with stockpiling this. So, I might be doing some team building, see what comes out from this. I still was kind of preferring the Abomasnow to be my egg farmer, but this is what the game gave me, so it's what I'll work with. If I happen to catch a better Snover that has the... And the reasoning why is because I like the synergy between tomatoes and the eggs here. For my team specifically, having my Raichus that make the apples and the Espeon that makes the milk, having something that can cover a little bit of both these ingredients is pretty solid. So, but I'm not opposed to necessarily running a Blissey, just because the extra healing, the supplemental healing, is pretty powerful with my Cresselia. So, honestly, pretty solid. Now, as for how we're coming on Master 20, because that was the goal this week, I'm technically a little bit behind where I need to be. I think I'm about 200,000 away from where I need to be. But technically, I still have dinner to make. Dinner should be about 91,000 strength, based off what I've been seeing. That means I should be about 100,000 away from where I need to be by end of day. And tomorrow should theoretically be even stronger than every other day of the week, because larger pot size means I can use more filler ingredients, which I have plenty to do with. If I don't have enough ingredients from the Pokemon that I'm running, I have enough filler ingredients from ingredient tickets that I can use. So, I'll have full pots, and then if I even just get one crit tomorrow, I should be plenty set. Additionally, I won't need to be running Tyranitar for too much longer, which means I can run another Generalist. I am trying to get more Dedenne procs because I just got a crit at lunch. So, it's currently down by 20%. I'm trying to get 20 to 30% extra crit odds now with Dedenne. So that's kind of the game plan right now. We're optimizing, we're trying to reach Master 20. I'm sure we'll get it. I'm not too worried. This is we're technically a little bit behind where we want to be. But compared to where I was with Top, when I did the Top Master 20 run, it was looking bad the whole week. I didn't think I was going to get it. The numbers looked way more off than what this one's looking like. And so I'm pretty confident we'll get it with this one. So yeah. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. Come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon Sleep and the like. I've also added the join button. Feel free to click that if you want to support me in that way and are financially capable of doing so. There are no real benefits for it yet, but or for the foreseeable future. But if you want to support me in that way, the option's there. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.